Good morning and welcome to Family Experience Worship. We are so glad that you are here this morning joining us at Canyon Creek Project. How are you guys doing today? Good. It is so good to see all of you, and we are continuing today our series called Imagine That. And when you are an artists can use very, very simple things or things that seem like almost nothing to do some pretty amazing things. So, how many of you guys have ever built a sandcastle? Raise your hands. You guys like to play in the sand? Okay. Check this out. This is what an artist made out of sand. Have any of you guys ever made anything like that? Whoa, not me, right? It takes a master artist to make something like that. Look at all those animals. Isn't that awesome? Hold it back there. I don't know. It looks more like Africa. It has like the baobab tree. Isn't that cool? That's just out of sand with probably some water, so it can stick together. Okay, how many of you guys have played with sidewalk chalk? Anybody like chalk? Okay, but how about this? Have you ever made something like that? Doesn't it look like Louisa is holding that guy up on that block, but it's all flat? Isn't that amazing? They make it look so 3D. Or check this one out. How about Rapunzel in her tower, and it looks like this lady is climbing it, but it's all flat on the sidewalk. Whoa. So when you're an artist, you can use even things that are really simple, like I just draw a flower on the sidewalk. Can't be doing these kind of things. But when you're an artist, you can do amazing things with even very simple tools. And our stories about Elisha this month are reminding us that God is kind of like an artist, and he can do amazing things with very simple things. Just like us, if we're willing to follow God, he can do amazing things with us because he is God. So that is what we are talking about this month. Now, we have been revealing our big idea by letting you guys be creative and make your own art. Now, the catch is that you have only 3 minutes to make your art, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the big idea, and you are going to put it on this canvas right here, all right? You're going to come over here. You're going to design it. We have some different art tools. We have dot markers. We have some stickers, and then we have letters. Now, this is going to be by family, so I need 2 entire families, both parents, all kids. So if you're volunteering your entire family to do this. Okay, everybody's with me? Okay, let's see. All right, Ramptons, let's have you guys. And then, I don't see your mom. Let's see. How about your whole family? You guys all come up? Okay, so you guys are each going to be on a canvas, and since you only have 3 minutes, it's going to take all of you to get this done. So once you guys come on up, I'm going to show you the big idea, and then they're going to put our 3-minute timer on, okay? All right, I'm going to show you the big idea. If you need me to show it to you another time, I will. Okay, here's our big idea. Okay. All right, let's go over here. Here's the big idea that you need to make. Okay. All right, let's put that timer on. If you guys forget something about the big idea, let me know. I'll show it to you again. I can't wait to see their art. So you can write on there, or you can use the letters, whatever you want. And if you can write in the marker if you want. Does not matter. It is your art. You can do whatever you want. You can do it with the marker. You can do it with the stickers. You can do it with the combination. Whatever makes you happy. If you need to spread letters out, you can do it on the stage behind you if that's easier. All right, you guys got about 2 minutes left. You're 1/3 of the way there. Like I said, if you need to spread letters out up here, that's totally fine. You can do that so you can find them easier. If you need to set it down, you can also set it down. That's also fine. Whatever is easy, This is all about your artwork. 1 minute and 40 seconds. You're doing great. I'll let you know when we have 1 minute left. Can you guys let them know when they have 1 minute left? So when it says 1, 0, 0, you don't have to count them down yet. It'll stress them out. Just tell them when they got a minute left. Don't want to stress them out. Okay, tell them 1 minute. Oh, they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. They're all doing great here. The pressure is on, but they're doing excellent. Got about 30 seconds. I think. Let's see your art. Hold it up for us. And we're going to say our big idea together. Nice. We even got drawings over here. We got paint over here. All right. Let's say our big idea together. God helps me solve big problems. That's right. Let's say it one more time. God helps us solve big problems. All right, families, you can keep your fantastic works of art. Take it with you, frame it. It is your artwork, and everybody else go ahead and have a seat. All right. Okay, you guys can take it with you. Awesome, thank you guys so much. Let's give our families a round of applause. This is a very busy thing to do. Okay, I'll take the easel for you. Okay, all right, now our Bible story today is about some big problems. And the first big problem that there was, shh, everybody turn to your neighbor and say, shh. The first big problem that there was is that there was no food. What was the problem? No food. Do you guys know what it's called when there's no food across like a whole area? It's called a famine. Everybody say that. Famine. There was a famine. And one day, shh, everybody turn. Now Elisha helped with a school of the prophets, kind of like almost like a school kind of training pastors. And when he arrived back at this school one day, the other prophets were there, and he said, put a big pot on the fire, and we're gonna make some stew for the group. Now, to make this stew, they had to go out and find whatever they could find from the wild. Have any of you guys ever had to find a wild plant and eat it? Anybody? Couple of you. Okay, well, let's see how good you are at identifying plants that would be good to eat or plants that would be poisonous. So if you identify it wrong, oops. Okay, are you guys ready? So I'm just gonna show you, I'm gonna point to a picture, and I just want you to tell me, I want you to give me a big thumbs up if you think it is good, and I want you to give me a thumbs down if you think it is not. Okay, are you ready? You can scoot closer if you need to. How about this first one right here? What do you guys think? All right, I see a lot of thumbs up. Okay, how about number 2? Do you eat this? You think it's good to eat? What do you guys think? I see some down thumbs on that one. Okay, let's go to number 3. What do you guys think? Has some kind of fruit on it. Depends if you think that's good fruit or bad. Okay, how about number 4? This one up here. Thank you. Almost looks like it has green beans or something growing from it, right? What do you guys think? Oh, lots of thumbs down on that one. Okay, how about this one? This one? Think that one's good? Okay, green beans. All right. How about number 5? Yeah? You guys think that one's a good one? Okay. How about 6? That's these berries down here. No? All right. How about this one? You think that one's poisonous? Some flower, some kind of looks like a little bit of flowers. What do you guys think? I don't know, I don't see many. Yes, no, thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you think? This one, back row. Yeah, okay. How about number 8? These flowers up here. I'm coming back, don't worry. I'm coming back.
That looks like a thing.
This one. Ooh, Miss Brittany's not sure. Okay, how about number 9? This one. Okay, number 9. Okay, how about, let's see. Oh yeah, number 10 right here. The red berries, what do you think? Yeah, you think those are good? Those look like good ones? Okay, how about this one up here? Number 11. No? Okay. No, not sure. How about number 12? Last one. Looks like mint? Okay, mint would be edible. All right, what do you guys think? Back number 12. Yeah, yes or no on that one?
That's a no for me.
No for you? Okay. I'm not going in the wilderness with any of you. All right, half of these are edible and half of them are not. Numbers 1 through 6 are all poisonous. So the first 6 that we did are all poisonous. The final 6, so 7 through 12, are all edible. Now, disclaimer, don't go out there and just pick some of these edible, because in some edible plants, it's some part of the plant, not the entire plant, okay? So don't be like, Hannah told me that this was edible and just eat the whole plant. Shh, not the best idea, okay? Now, so number 1 was horse nettle. Number 2 was poison ivy. A lot of you recognize that one. That's good, because you don't want that one. Number 3 was wild cherry. Is not good for you, okay? 4 is wisteria. That's very poisonous. 5 is poison hemlock. That is one of the most poisonous plants there is. You don't even want to touch poison hemlock. 6 is pokeberries. 7 is burdock. 8 is chicory. 9 is gooseberries. 10 is buffalo berries. 11 is wild carrot. Do you notice how close the hemlock and the wild carrot look? You see, you have to really know what you're talking about, right? And then number 12 is wild raspberry, that last one right there. Okay, now, so Elijah's guy from the School of the Prophets, he had to go out there and he had to find some herbs to put in the stew. And this guy didn't have his field guide because he went to pick some stuff. And just like some of you thought some of these look good, like the wisteria, you're like, oh, it's like green beans. That's got to be good. Well, he grabbed something he thought was good, and guess what? It was poison. And the minute that somebody took the bite, they were like, Elisha, there's poison in this stew. And they all got scared, right? Because you don't know like how poisonous it is or what's going to happen. And Elisha said, bring me some flour. Random, right? Don't try this at home because this is only with Jesus. And he threw the flour in the pot and it took away. He said, it's all right, go ahead and eat it. And it didn't harm them. So God was taking care of them, right? They needed food. There was a famine, but God showed up. He solved that big problem because all of those guys could have become poisoned. Now there's a part 2 of something that God did during the famine. It's not really related to this story, but it's right after it. It says, one day, this other guy, he brought a big sack of fresh grain and 20 loaves of bread to Elisha. And Elisha said, give this to all the people so they can eat. And the servant was like, feed 100 people with just like these few loaves of bread and some grain? And Elisha said, give it to them. They're going to eat it. And this is what the Lord says, everybody will eat and there will be some left over. And sure enough, there was. Is there another story in the Bible that sounds like that one? Anybody ever heard that kind of story before? What? Oh yes, the bread and the fish, right? And that happens 2 times in the New Testament. So a lot of stories of God multiplying food to feed other people and to take care of us and helping to solve those big problems. Okay, you guys are going to have to be really quick with this. Do you think you can be quick? Because our time is running low. We are going to solve some problems, okay? So I'm going to place these up here. And these are all different puzzles, and there's different ones depending on your age. So you're gonna come up here and you're gonna grab the one that's for your age. If you grab one that's for an age much older or much younger than you, it may not be such a big problem, or it might be too big of a problem, okay? So I want you guys to come up. The only one that needs a pen is this middle one. So there's pens right here. If you don't have the middle one, you don't need a pen, okay? So just grab, yeah, that works. Okay, 9 and 11, 9 and up, come over here. All right, you only need a pen if you're getting this middle one right here. Otherwise, it'll say circle it, but you can remember. Okay, so find yourself a puzzle. You're gonna have 3 minutes to work on this, and we're gonna see if you can solve some big problems quickly. You can start as soon as you get back to your seat with your puzzle, okay? You don't. You just need to know which one it is, so you can just know. You don't have to circle it. You're not turning these in, so you don't have to circle it. You just have to remember your answer. Unless you're that middle one, then you need a pen.
Are you 4? Okay,
5.
5 right here.
There you go. Did everybody get one?
What are you supposed to do?
You're gonna connect these shapes without overlapping lines. All right, did everybody get one? If you aren't sure what it says, take it to your parent. They will help you. Okay, perfect. You guys got pens?
I need one.
This, I think, is 6.
Yeah, that's for 6. We got, this is another like 4-ish, 3-ish. Okay, we're gonna put that timer on. See if you can figure out your puzzle or how much of it you can figure out.
Does that one need a pen?
This is 6, that's the only one that needs a pen, yes. All right, can we get our 3 minutes up? The same 3 minutes from earlier. Perfect. We're not still here, so. All right, if you're not sure, make sure you take it to your parents. They'll help you. You have 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Oh, I see some people getting it figured out. Figure it out. Oh, but they're supposed to not cross. Like you shouldn't have any lines going over another. Do you need a new one? Here. Here. Which one did you pick? That is, you're right. Yeah, that's the right one. You got it. 1 minute. It's always black and white. The page is black and white from the book. "30 seconds. All right, you guys are doing great. I see you guys figuring out some of these big problems. You finished? Awesome. All right, folks, let's see. Okay, how many of you finished all of your sheet? How many of you finished part of it? If you had one that was part of it. Nice. Okay, we're going to quickly go over some of these. If you had this one with the animals on it, the correct answer was this picture right here. It was the swan and the turtle in the water and the puppy on the shore. Now here, you guys had animal riddles. Raise your hand if you finished all of them, if you had the animal riddle. Did anybody get all of them? Oh, nice. Did anybody finish 5 of them? At least 5? Yeah? Anybody get 3 of them? Nice, very good. Okay. Now the next one was drawing lines without overlapping. I've seen some. Malia, did you finish all of them? Almost. Yeah? You finished? Nice. That one was a little tricky. They had to draw lines to connect the shapes without overlapping the lines. It was a little bit tricky. Okay. Did anybody figure out the rabbit one? That's this one right here. Anybody figure this one out? Some of my older kids? No? Okay. Well, your clue was that the gray rabbit couldn't be the black rabbit. The rabbit named Gray couldn't be the black rabbit because the black rabbit responded to the rabbit named Gray. Therefore, the gray rabbit is white, the white rabbit is black, and the black rabbit is gray. That was your answer, white, black, gray. Okay, now over here, this was a pretty complicated one. We're not going to go through all of it. Did anybody select this picture right here? Second picture, second row. That was the correct answer. Did some people get it? Second picture, second row? Nice. That was a tricky one to do in that amount of time. Nice job. If you didn't get to finish it, you can continue it during church if you want. Okay, we're about to close. I need everybody to turn to your neighbor and say, shh. But before we close, we're going to do our Imagine That board, because we are imagining and dreaming of and asking God for some of these big things that we need in our lives. And today, what your family is going to do is think of a big problem. And it doesn't have to be a big problem. It can be any problem. God cares about big problems, little problems, all the problems He cares about. And you're going to write it on this sticky note. Now, something that you don't mind us seeing, because what I'm going to do after is I'm going to take a picture of this board and I'm going to post it in our family Facebook group so you guys can be praying for all of these things that people have been asking for, praising for. So make sure it's something you don't mind. It's a closed group. It's not going out in public, but make sure it's something you don't mind other families praying for your family for. And we're going to pray together over those problems. So I'm going to have you, if you have a pen, all right, you can keep a pen, take it back to your family with one sticky note. So one person from the family come, get one sticky note, hang on to your pen. If your family doesn't have a pen, you can grab a pen, all right, one sticky note, and then walk on back to your seat. Only one note, you don't need a whole pad or anything. Here, I'll help you guys. Here's a sticky note for you, sticky note, sticky note, sticky note. All right, if you didn't get a pen, you can grab one from up here or borrow somebody from next to you. Some families have more than one because of the thing we just did. Here, sticky note, just one sticky note. All right, right here. One sticky note per family. If your family has a sticky note, then you are good to go. You need a pen? Okay. So go find your parents. You're going to think of one problem, big or small, that you would like God to help your family with. And it could be a big problem that's going to take some time, or it can be a problem that you just have coming up this week. Any problem is not too big or too small for God. Okay, you can take this on back. And while you do that, I'm going to read a verse from Psalms written while David was running away from his own son. He had some pretty big problems himself. It says this from Psalms 3, 1 through 5. It says, "O Lord, I have so many enemies. So many are against me. So many are saying, God will never rescue him. But you, O Lord, are a shield around me. You are my glory, the one who holds my head high. I cried out to the Lord, and he answered me from his holy mountain. I lay down and slept, yet I woke up in safety, for the Lord was watching over me." So as you finish, you can put it right here on the board with all of our sticky notes here. We're going to keep on adding to this. And like I said, we're going to add a picture of this in our family Facebook group so you guys can be praying for each other. Go ahead and stick your stickies on there. Thank you so much. Your pens you can bring back to me. And in just a minute, we're also going to pray all together. You have a pen? Perfect. So anywhere you want on the board for your sticky note, I'll take your pens because we'll need them next week. Okay, stick your sticky note right there. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, once you've stuck your sticky note, go ahead and take a step back so other people can stick their sticky notes on. And we're going to pray. All right, stick it up there. All right. Thank you so much. You can bring your sticky notes. Awesome. Any more pens? Can I have your pen? Did you bring your sticky note up already? Perfect. Your family? Okay. All right. Pens, sticky notes are coming. Awesome. And we're going to pray all together. About 30 seconds to bring your last sticky notes here, and then we're going to pray. I'll take your pens. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Did I get all the pens? Thank you. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and bow our heads and close our eyes. We're going to pray over our board here. And we're going to thank God for being our big God who helps us with everything. Ready? Let's bow our heads. Dear Jesus, thank you so much that you are a God that cares about us. You can do miraculous things. You can also solve all of our problems, and you care about all of our problems, whether they're big, huge problems that seem impossible to solve, or whether they're the little problems and the little annoyances that we deal with day to day. We ask that you would be with all of the problems that we've put on the board, all of the problems that we're holding in our hearts, that you would give us guidance, that you would give us peace in our lives about these problems, knowing that you are there for us and you will help us. In Jesus' name, amen. Make sure you guys grab our orange card in the back so you can connect with us online and find out about all the things coming up. We have a variety of events coming. We have pool vespers next Friday. We have a very special potluck lunch where we are going to be honoring our dear friend Trudy and doing something special for her girls on the 23rd. We have self-defense class on the 30th. And then we have our fall camping the first weekend in September. So lots of things to keep in mind. Here we go. Some families are big, some families are small. God's grace keeps our families one and all.